What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be playing the even chance American roulette strategy. So it's a very simple strategy. We're using a very low bankroll of only 50 chips. So let's get started. As we go along I'll show you exactly how it works. So I'm going to force a spin and get started. So we have number 32. 32 is a red number. I'm going to play opposite of the last outcome. Last outcome being red, I'm going to place one chip on black. Now you can play 1 to 18, 19 to 36, even, odd, red or black. Any of the even chance or the outside bets. So I'm going to place one chip on black. I'm playing for one chip in profit. I lose. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. So I have a hit. As long as you're breaking even or in profit, you're going to restart the entire progression. So as you can see, we're back to our 50 chips. Last outcome being black, I'm going to place one chip on red. I'm playing for one chip in profit. So I have a hit. I've made that one chip in profit. Opposite of red is black. I place one chip on black. I'm going to restart the entire progression. I'm up to 2 chips in profit. I'm going to restart again. Last outcome being black, I place one chip on red. Up to 3 chips in profit. Again, opposite of red is black. Place one chip, I restart. Playing for 4 chips in profit. I lose, I'm going to rebet. This is spin number 2. So I'm back to 3 chips in profit. So I'm going to restart again. Opposite of black is red. I place one chip on red. Anything greater than 3 chips in profit. I lose. I'm going to rebet. Spin number 2. And I lose both bets. So I'm going to increase one chip to my current bet. I'm betting one chip. I'm going to increase by 1. My base bet is now 2 chips. I'm playing for anything greater than 3 chips in profit. That was spin number 1 using 2 chips. I rebet. Spin number 2. So that's a cancel. I win 1 and I lost 1. So I'm going to move over to black, the last outcome being red. I'm still on 2 chips as my base bet. I restart, spin number 1. We have a red outcome, so I'm going to stay on black. Spin number 2. We have a cancel again. Going to move over to red. Spin number 1. So I have a hit on spin number 1. Opposite of red is black. I place 2 chips, spin number 2. Playing for anything greater than 3 chips in profit. And I'm up to 5 chips in profit, so I'm going to restart the entire progression. I'm going to move back to betting 1 chip. Last outcome being black. I place 1 chip on red. Playing for anything greater than 5 chips. I'm going to ignore that double zero, or if a single zero comes, I'm going to ignore any zeros. The last outcome was number 33, that's a black number, so I'm going to stay on red. This is spin number 2. So that's a cancel, 1 win, 1 loss. I'm going to move over to black. I lose on spin number 1. I rebet spin number 2. We have a cancel again. I'm back to my 5 chips. I'm going to restart. 1 chip on red. My target is 6 chips in profit. I've made that 6 chips. I'm going to restart again. Opposite of red is black. I place 1 chip, playing for 7 chips in profit. I've made that 7 chips. I restart. 1 chip on red, playing for 8 chips in profit. So as you can see, guys, it's very simple, very easy. I'm up to that 8 chips. Opposite of the last outcome being red is going to be black. And I lose. I'm playing for 9 chips in profit. I lose spin number 1. I stay on black. Spin number 2. I lose both spins. I'm going to increase by 1 chip. I'm going to stay on black. That's the opposite of red. Spin number 1, betting 2 chips. So I have a hit on spin number 1. So I'm back to 8 chips in profit. Now I could restart the entire progression back at 1 chip, but I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to move over to red. I'm going for spin number 2 using 2 chips. And it paid off, and in this case it paid off. So I got the hit using 2 chips. I'm up to 10 chips in profit. So remember, guys, you're using a very low bankroll of only 50 chips, so don't take unnecessary risk. Remember, roulette is a risky and unpredictable game. Always play responsibly. Never use money that you can't afford to lose. So we're up to 10 chips in profit in just a few minutes. That's how powerful the strategy really is. So let's have one go again. Opposite of red is black. I'm going to place 1 chip on black. I'm playing for 11 chips in profit. I lose on spin number 1. I'm going to stay on black. That's the opposite of red. Spin number 2. I lose both spins. My target is 11 chips in profit. So we have a red outcome again. I'm going to stay on black. Spin number 1. I have a hit, so I'm back to 10 chips in profit. Opposite of black is red. I'm going for spin number 2. Now you can restart. You're back to your 10 chips in profit. And it paid off again. So I'm up to 12 chips. I place 1 chip on black. I'm playing for 13 chips in profit. I lose on spin number 1. I rebet spin number 2. I lose both spins. I increase by 1 chip. Spin number 1. I lose again. Spin number 2. So I have a hit on spin number 2. I lost the first spin, won the second, so that's a cancel. I'm going to move over to red. I'm going to restart using 2 chips. This is spin number 1. And I have a hit. I'm playing for anything greater than 12 chips in profit. So I'm back to 12 chips, so I can restart, but I'm going to go for the second win using 2 chips. This is spin number 2. Playing for anything greater than 12 chips in profit. And I lose. So that's a cancel again. I'm going to restart using 2 chips. Spin number 1. I have a hit on spin number 1. I'm going to go for the second win using 2 chips. Spin number 2. I cancel again. Win 1, loss 1. So I'm going to restart using 2 chips. Spin number 1. We're still 10 chips in profit. So we lose on spin number 1. I'm going to rebet spin number 2. And we lose both spins. I'm going to increase by 1 chip. Spin number 1. I have a hit on spin number 1. Opposite of red is black. I'm going to place 3 chips on black. Spin number 2 using 3 chips. Playing for anything greater than 12 chips in profit. So I lose on the second spin, so that's a cancel. Win 1, lose 1. I restart, spin number 1. I lose on spin number 1. I'm going to ignore that 0. I'm going to stay on black. Spin number 2 using 3 chips. I'm playing for anything greater than 12 chips in profit. So I have a hit. I'm going to restart. Win 1, lose 1. Spin number 1. I lose spin number 1. So I'm supposed to go on the opposite of black there, but I stayed on black. If I had moved to red, I would have gotten a win. So this is spin number 2. So never mind that. We're going to continue. So we have a cancel again. Winning 1, losing 1. I'm going to move over to red. I'm not going to make that mistake again. So this is spin number 1. I restarted using 3 chips. I have a hit on spin number 1. I'm going for the second win using 3 chips. Spin number 2. And I have that second win. So I'm back to 12 chips in profit. Remember guys, I'm playing for anything greater than 12 chips. So I can go back to betting 1 chip. But I'm just going to minus 1 chip for my current base bet of 3 chips. So I'm going to move back to 2 chips. I'm going to start the count, spin number 1. And I have a hit on spin number 1. So I'm up to 14 chips in profit. So I'm not going to risk it, I'm in profit. I'm going to move back to betting 1 chip. I restart the entire progression. This is spin number 1 using 1 chip. And I have a hit. So I'm up to 15 chips in profit in just a few minutes guys. So it's very easy, very simple to understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are well and staying safe. I thank you so much for watching.